Hello, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As there is now a quorum, the composition of this bids towards committee, we now call to order this conference to open the bids for supply and delivery of various instant toners for use in the COMELEC main office and warehouses. As this is the second bidding, before we start, may I request the Secretariat for the preliminaries, please.
Thank you, sir. Let us all stand for the COMELEC prayer. Glorious and blessed God, we place our work and ourselves into your hands. Anoint our creativity, our ideas, our energy, so that even the smallest task may bring you honor. God, when we are challenged, guide us. When we are weary, energize us. May the work that we do and the way that we do it bring hope, life, and courage to all with whom we minister within the organization. Bless the members of the Bids and Awards Committee, the Technical Working Group, the Secretariat, the End User Unit, the observers and bidders, with wisdom, discernment, commitment, and compassion, and with courage and strength. Rooted in your love, may your face illuminate all activities done in your name. This we pray in your mighty and holy name. Amen. Please all be seated. For our attendance for these two bid openings are the following. From the Bids and Awards Committee, our Vice Chairperson presiding, Director Ray Doma, and back members Ms. Delita Garcia and Mr. Yasser Mangatang. For the Technical Working Group, for TWG, Providers, Supplies, Equipment, Recurring Contracts, and Other Goods and Services, we have TWG Head, Attorney Jamila Bunsa, TWG Members, Attorney Rose Ann Alejandro, Ms. Guadalupe Maceda, and Mr. Ariel Berzosa. Also, we have Mr. Arman Castro and Mr. Mark Anthony Ambrosio. For TWG, for vehicle-related goods and services, we have TWG members, Mr. Jesse Marquez and Ms. Filipinas Rivera. For TWG, for election-related forms and supplies, TWG Head, Ms. Suzette R. Manuel, and Assistant Head, Ms. Maria Corazon Danao, and TWG member, Mr. Michael Capili. For TWG, for IC-related project, we have TWG member, Ms. Annalyn Ramirez. For TWG for offer-related projects, we have TWG member, Ms. Ana Marie Kilala. And from TWG for procurement through alternative methods, we have Mr. Melchor Ugaban. For the Secretariat, we have our head, Secretariat Head, Ms. Marian R. Ana Cruz. Assistant Heads, Mr. Mark Vincent Di Mayuga and Mr. Patrick Cruz. Back Secretariat members, Mr. Prudencio G. Orio Jr., Mr. William Luciano II, Mr. John Anthony Calio, Mr. Mark Gian Agdiba, Ms. Freya Agustin, Mr. Jensen Colcin Colliagas, Ms. Desiree Soriano, Mr. Marlon Bautista, Ms. Maria Carmina Alo, Mr. Abdul Jabbar Tomares. Also, we have Ms. Kyle Camo, and from the Procurement Management Department, Ms. Realu Pansipane. From our end user unit, from the property division of the Administrative Services Department, we have Ms. France Irol Tablante, Ms. Mary Kate Antazo Lim, and Mr. Joseph Perez Reyes. Joseph Reyes, sir. Good morning. From the Education Information Department, we have Ms. Bina Lau, Mr. Franklin Lau, Mr. Manuel Baltazar, Ms. Maria Rowena Nina Galamgam, and from our observers from Commission and Audit, we have Ms. Maria Bianca Santiago, Mr. Abdul Aziz Renabor of the Internal Audit Department, and from the Finance Services Department, we have Mr. Dave Matthew Abella, an observer from the office from the Commissioner Maceda, we have Ms. Colleen Angela Sunga. For our bidders for this project, for these projects, for the various instant toners for use in the COMELEC main office and warehouses, second bidding, we have two bidders. First, from Business Machines Corporation, Business Machines Corporation, we have Ms. Mylene Palalay. Good morning, ma'am. And from Autos Copy Systems Incorporated, we have Ms. Mary Jane Caballero and Ms. Michelle Mascarilla. Good morning, madam. For the project supply delivery of various instant toners for use in the COMELEC main office for FY 2025 second bidding from S&J General Merchandise and Trading Business OPC, we have Mr. Richard Escarda. Good morning, sir. Also, we have for this project, also Business Machines Corporation, Ms. Mylene Palalay, and from Autoscopy Systems Incorporated, Ms. Mary Jane Caballero and Ms. Michelle Mascarillas. Okay, thank you po. That's all for the attendance, sir. For the conference, the opening of bids will be based on the order of their submission to the Bank Secretariat. Only authorized representatives shall be allowed to speak for the bidders. In case of joint venture, only the duly authorized representative of the lead company will be allowed to speak. All manifestations should be addressed to our back vice chairperson. Only authorized representative shall be allowed to observe the evaluation of documents. May approach the TWG to observe without touching the documents, except when it is permitted by the bank. Please put all your cell phones, devices on silent mode. At this point, sir, we will now be sharing the project briefs for the two projects. Thank you po.
Thank you, Patrick. Ms. Net, can we give the details for these two projects, please?
Good morning po. For the supply and delivery of various inks and toners for use in the COMELEC main office and warehouses. Second bidding. The project ID number is 68-2024-VIT. The funding source is from our continuing appropriation. Authority to procure approved second supplemental annual procurement plan for FY 2024. End user unit property division, ESD. The scope of goods for the approved budget, approved goods and approved budget for the contract. For lot 2, for Fuji Xerox toner CT, the Fuji toner CT 201734 for 300 cartridge. ABC per unit is 9,333.33. The total is 2,799,999.000. For Fuji drum CT 350923 20 cartridge. The ABC per unit is 14,183.33. Total 283,666 pesos and 60 centavos. The total for lot number 2 is 3,083,665 pesos and 60 centavos. For lot 4, Brother TN 3TN-3448, 130 cartridges at 6,200 per unit with a total of 806,000 pesos. For Brother Drum, we are model 3455, 10 cartridges at 8,756.67 per unit with a total cost of 87,566.70. Total for lot number 2 is 893,566.70. The grand total for lots number 2 and 4 is 3,977,232.30. The Bank Secretariat received the PR on October 21, 2024 with PR number 24-10-1585. The pre-procurement were conducted on October 29, 2024 at Training Room 3, 4th floor, BTR Building, Intramuros, Manila. Invitations were posted on the following for the first bidding. PhilJobs website, October 30, COMELEC website, COMELEC LED TV information, And back information bulletin board at the third floor PEMI building was on the same October 30, 2024. For the private conference on the first bidding, it was held on November 12, 2024, 10 a.m. at EBAT Conference Room, 7th floor, Palacio del Gobernador. The deadline for the submission of bids for the first bidding was on December 18, 2024, 8 a.m. at the Office of the Deputy Executive Director for Administration, 7th floor, Palacio del Gobernador, Intramuros, Manila. The opening of bids for the first bidding was on December 18 also, 2024, 10 a.m., Training Room 3, 4th floor, BTR, Palacio, Intramuros, Palacio del Gobernador, Intramuros, Manila. The BAC declared the first failure of competitive bidding. The reasons for the failure of biddings are the following. Lots 2 and 4 were declared failure of bidding due to the following reasons. For lot 2, Fuji Toners and Drums, the lone bidder, Autos Copy Systems Inc. was declared ineligible due to failure to comply with the latest rules and on notarial practice as the document numbers of the bid securing declaration, omnibus sworn statement, and secretary certificate are similar with the submission under project ID number 01-2025-EPA-BIT. For lot number 2, Brother Toners and Drums, no bids were received. A mandatory review was conducted last December 18, 2024, right after the opening of bids. The BAC resolved to proceed to the next cycle of competitive bidding. The posting of invitation to bid for the second bidding was posted on the following PhilDep's website, COMELEC website, COMELEC LED TV information wall at the ground floor, PIP 7 and 8 of Palacio del Gobernador, BAC information, bulletin board at third floor of PEMI Building Annex, Intramuros, Manila on December 20, 2024. The notice of postponement of private conference for the second bidding. Notice of postponement of private conference dated November 26, 2024. There was a notice of postponement due to lack of quorum. The notice of presumption of procurement activities. The notice of presumption of procurement activities dated January 4, 2025, and informed the following public and interested parties on the resumption of procurement activities scheduled as follows. For the pre-bid, January 8, 2025, venue, 4th floor, Palacio del Gobernador. Deadline for submission of bids, January 21, 2025, at the BAC Secretariat Division, PMD, Commission on Elections, PEMI Building, Intramuros, Manila. The opening of bids, 21 January 25, 2025, Tuesday, 10 a.m. Training Room 2, 4th floor, Palacio del Gobernador, Intramuros, Manila. The posting of supplemental bid bulletin and notices was on January 14, 2025, with the following items. The revised post-qualification requirements, particularly on the submission of samples, and responded to 2 requests or queries raised by a prospective bidder. Notices for the opening bids were sent to the following on January 4, 2025. To our end user unit, Director J. Tadeus P. Hernan, Director for Administrative Services Department. To our Procurement Management Department through Director Maria Lea Alarcon, Director for PMD. to our internal audit department through Director CT Maimona Aziza GL Tawagon, Director 4, through our Education and Information Department through Director John Rex C. Laudchanco, Director for EID, to our official observer, Honorable Eleanor G. Pancho, Supervising Auditor, Office of the Resident Auditor, Commission on Audit. We also sent notices to other observers, to Attorney Rona Ann Caritos, Executive Director, Legal Network for Truthful Elections, or LENTE. Mr. Eric Jude O. Alvia, Secretary General, National Citizens Movement for Free Elections. Mr. Ruben J. Pascual, Secretary General, Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Ms. Evelyn R. Singson, National Chairperson, Paris Pastoral for Responsible Voting. And Dr. Arwin Serrano, National Coordinator, Paris Pastoral Council for Responsible Voting. Bidders that purchase bidding documents are the following. Bidder's name, Business Machines Corporation, date of purchase January 15, 2025, bidding for lot number 4. Number 2 bidder who purchased bidding documents, Autos Copy Systems Inc., date purchase January 17, 2025 for lot 2 only. Bidders that submitted bids. For lot 4, Business Machines Corporation, submitted by Ms. Mylene Palalay on January 20, 2025 at 10:47 a.m. Then, hapon, okay. And for lot 2, Autos Copy Systems Inc. by Mr. Jobet M. Sales on January 20, 2025 at 4:20 p.m. for lot 2. That's all, sir. For the... Can I read?
For the next project, supply delivery of various inks and toners for use in the COMELEC main office for fiscal year 2025 second reading. Our funding source is the General Appropriations Act of fiscal year 2025 with authority to procure using the approved indicative annual procurement plan for FY 2025 with the end user unit property division ASD Administrative Services Department. We are procuring 300 cartridges of Fuji toner CT201734 for an ABC of 9,333.33 pesos with a total amount of 2,729,999. 25 cartridges of CT350923 of Fuji drum for an ABC per unit of 14,183 pesos and 33 centavos with a total amount of 354,583.25 centavos. For lot number 2, a total amount of 3,154,582.25 centavos. For lot number 4, we are procuring 300 cartridges Brother Toner TN3448 at an ABC per unit of 6,100 pesos for a total amount of 1,860,000 pesos. Next, number 2, 10 cartridges of Brother Drum DR-3455 with an ABC per unit of 8,756.67 pesos with a total ABC of 87,566.70 pesos with a total for lot number 4 of 1,947,566.70 centavos. For the grand total for lot numbers 2 and 4, total amount is 5,102,148.95 pesos. For the receipt of approved purchase request for this project with the PR number 24-10-1607, still on October 21, 2024. Vice Chair, for the pre-procurement posting, pre-bid deadline, and opening of bids, we are adopting the same information as mentioned by Ma'am Let Garcia. Same information has been. For the reason for failure of bidding for this project, we have same reasons also for the declaration of failure of bidding for lots number 2 and 4. We're also adapting for this project, Vice Chair. For the date of the mandatory, also for the posting of invitation to bid for the second bidding, we are also adapting the information as cited a while ago for the first project. Also, Vice Chair, for the notice of resumption of procurement activities dated January 4, we are also adapting the information indicated a while ago. Also, with the posting as well as the notice of schedule of opening of bids were and the notices that been sent on January 4, 2025 to the end user units, to the observers and the other observers, we're also adapting that, Vice Chair. And for the bidders who purchased bidding documents for lot number 4, Business Machine Corporation, purchased on January 15, 2025. For lot number 2, Lotus Copy Systems Incorporated, purchased on January 17, 2025. For lot number 4, S&J General Merchandise and Trading Business OPC, bidding documents was purchased on January 20, 2025. The bidders who submitted submitted bids for this project are as follows. First is S&J General Merchandise and Trading Business OPC, bidding for lot number 4. Mr. Richard R. Escarda, who submitted the bids on January 20, 2025 at 7:20 a.m. Bidding for lot number 4, it's Business Machine Corporation, submitted by Mr. Revin C. Agustin on January 20, 2025 at 10:47 a.m. Also for lot number 2, bid submission of Autos Copy System Incorporated through Mr. Jovet M. Sales. Date of submission is on January 20, 2025 at 4:15 p.m. That's all, Vice Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Mangadang. Thank you, Atelep, for giving our just the necessary details for these projects, for these two projects. It turned out that there are two projects. I was of the impression earlier that there is only one project. So unless there is any manifestation or motion to the contrary, we shall proceed immediately with the opening of bids for these two projects. Any manifestation or motion? I hear none. So TWG and Backsec, please let us proceed.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, Sir Vice Chair. For the evaluation of the eligibility documents of our 5 bidders, we subdivide the TWG into 5 subgroups. The members of subgroup number 1 are Ms. Maria Corazon Danao, Ms. Suzette Manuel, and Mr. Jesse Marquez. They will be evaluating the bid submission of Business Machines Corporation for the project Agent Owners for COMELEC main office and warehouses. For subgroup number 2, members are Ms. Ana Marie Quilala, Mr. Mark Anthony Ambrosio, and Mr. Arman Castro. They will be evaluating the bid submission of Autos Copy Systems Incorporated, again for the same project, Agent Owners for COMELEC main office and warehouses. For subgroup number 3, the members are Mr. Melchor Ogaban, Mr. Ariel Versosa, and Ms. Annalyn Ramirez. They will be evaluating the bid submission of S&J General Merchandise and Trading Business for the project Agent Owners for COMELEC main office. For subgroup number 4, members are Attorney Rose Ann Alejandro, Ms. Guadalupe Maceda, and just Attorney Rose Ann Alejandro and Ms. Guadalupe Maceda. So they'll be assigned to evaluate the bid submission of BISMAP or Business Machines Corporation for the project inks and toners for COMELEC main office. And the last group, subgroup number 5, it will be composed of Ms. Filipinas Rivera and Mr. Michael Capili. They will be evaluating the bid submission of Otus Copy Systems Incorporated. That's all, Vice Chair. We can now proceed with the opening of the bid submission of our 5 bidders to be facilitated by the PAC Secretariat Head, Ms. Mariana Cruz.
Thank you po, ma'am, sir. First to open is the project supply and delivery of various inks and toners for use in the COMELEC main office and warehouses. Second bidding under project ID number 68-2024-VIP. So first is the bids submitted by Business Machines Corporation. The bid is properly marked and sealed. Please open the bid. Inside the bids are 2 envelopes, the technical and financial component. Both are properly marked and sealed. Please keep the financial component and open the technical. The technical component consists of 4 envelopes, original and additional 3 copies. All are properly marked and sealed. Please open the original copy and give it to subgroup 1, Mr. Bautista. And then for copy 1, give it to the back, Mr. Aglibot. Copy 2 and 3 to the end user and observer. Next is the bid submitted by Otus Copy Systems Incorporated. Bids properly marked and sealed. Please open the bids. Inside the bids are 2 envelopes, the technical and financial components. Both are properly marked and sealed. Please keep the financial and open the technical. Technical component consists of 4 envelopes, original and additional 3 copies. All are properly marked and sealed. Please open the original copy and give it to subgroup 2, Mr. Bautista. And then copy 1 to the back, and we give it to the back, Mr. Aglibot. Again, original copy to subgroup 2, Mr. Bautista. And then copy 1 to the back, Mr. Aglibot. And then copy 2 to the end user, copy 3 to observer. Vice Chair, we have distributed the technical component for the project under project ID number 68-2024 BIT. Permission to open the bids for the project under 01-2025-EPA-BIT.
Permission granted.
Thank you, sir. First to open is the bid submitted by S&J General Merchandise and Trading Business OPC. The bids is properly marked and sealed. Please open the bids. Inside the bids are two envelopes, the technical and financial components. Both are properly marked and sealed. Please keep the financial and open the technical. Inside the technical component are four envelopes, original and additional 3 copies. All are properly marked and sealed. Please open the original copy and give it to subgroup 3, Mr. Bautista. And then copy 1 to the back, Mr. Aguibot. Copy 2 and copy 3 to the end user and observer. Next to open is the bid submitted by Business Machines Corporation. The bid is properly marked and sealed. Please open the bids. Inside the bids are the technical and financial component envelopes. Both are properly marked and sealed. Please keep the financial and open the technical. Inside the technical component are 4 envelopes, original and additional 3 copies. All are properly marked and sealed. Please open the original copy and give it to subgroup 4, Mr. Bautista, and then copy 1 to the back, Mr. Agbibot. And then copy 2 and 3 to the end user observer. Next is the bid submitted by Autoscopic Systems Incorporated. This is properly marked and sealed. Please open the bids. Inside the bids are the technical and financial component envelopes. Both are properly marked and sealed. Please keep the financial and open the technical. Inside the technical are four envelopes, original and additional three copies. All are properly marked and sealed. Please open the original copy and give it to subgroup 5, Mr. Bautista, and then copy 1 to the back, Mr. Aglibot. And then copy 2 and 3 to the end user and observer. Vice Chair, we have distributed all the technical components of our bidders for both projects. Thank you po.
TWG, you may now submit your report.
Good morning, everyone. We will be submitting our report per project. So first, for the project, supply and delivery of various inks and toners for use in the COMELEC main office and warehouses. The TWG finds Business Machines Corporation and Otus Copy Systems Incorporated eligible.
Okay, this box also unanimous in agreeing or concurring with your recommendation that the two bidders, Office Copy Systems Incorporated and Business Machines Corporation are both eligible to bid for this project. So for this project, supply and delivery of parts, inks and toners for use in the public main office and warehouses, I have bidding. How about the second project, on the TWG?
For the second project, supply and delivery of various inks and toners for use in the COMELEC main office for fiscal year 2025. The TWG finds all our three bidders eligible, namely S&J General Merchandise and Trading Business, OPC, Business Machines Corporation, and Otus Copy Systems Incorporated.
Similarly, this box is unanimous in concurring with your recommendation that the three bidders, namely Autos Copy Systems Incorporated, Business Machines Corporation, and SNJ General Merchandise and Trading Business OPC are all eligible to bid for this project, supply the regular parts, inks, and toners for use in the Comelec main office for fiscal year 2025. So all three bidders are eligible. Yes, ma'am. Uh, Autos,
Business Machines Corporation po.
Business Machine.
Opo, this is for the project name, manifestation po for the project with project ID number alphabet po.
Yes.
Mag-request lang po kami to revisit the technical specification for requiring po for a manufacturer certificate for authenticity po. I think the requirement po is a manufacturer certificate of authenticity po. Different po siya dun sa pang-post-qual na requirement po. You are only requiring a manufacturer certificate po. Thank you po.
Okay. Noted, business machines. Which company are you referring to? The two other?
My fellow bidder po for the EPA bid po.
For the two bidders?
For the only one bidder po. The one that I am competing with lot 4 po. For EPA bid po.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. Chair.
Okay.
Okay mga kuya, meron.
TWG.
Yes, Sir Vice Chair, good morning. So would like to make a necessary correction on our report submitted earlier regarding the bidding document submitted by S&J General Merchandising and Trading Business OPC. So upon further review of the bid submission of the said bid, particularly the manufacturer certificate, it shows that the bidder submitted a distributor certificate instead of manufacturer certificate, which is the requirement under under the checklist of technical and financial documents of our bidding, of the project, particularly letter C under technical requirements, number 11. So for each lot being bid, the bidder should submit a manufacturer certification certifying that the toners or inks to be delivered are original, genuine, and the date of manufacture shall be 1 year or less from date of delivery. So based on the documents submitted by the bidder, it submitted a distributor certificate instead of manufacturer certificate.
TWG, are you reversing your earlier recommendation?
Yes, Vice Chair. We therefore declare S&J General Merchandising and Trading Business OPC ineligible.
Okay, thank you, TWG. Necessarily, the BAC also concurs with your recommendation that S&J General Merchandise and Trading Business OPC is ineligible to bid for this project due to non-submission of the required manufacturer certificate, as it is submitted merely a distributor certificate. Any manifestation on the part of S&J General Merchandise? No manifestation. Thank you, sir. So we shall be proceeding with opening the financial bids of Autoscopy Systems and of Business Machines Corporation. The manifestation of Business Copy Systems is noted. So, Baxek, can we keep the documents?
Yes, sir. Back Secretary, please collect and safekeep all the documents. We will now be proceeding to the we'll now be opening the financial component envelopes of the eligible bidders. First, for the project, with project ID number 68-2024 BIT. First bidder is Business Machines Corporation. Okay, the financial component envelope of Business Machines Corporation, or BISMAC for brevity, is properly marked and properly sealed. So please open the financial component envelope of BISMAC. So inside the financial component envelope are 4 envelopes. All are properly marked and properly sealed, labeled as original, copy 1, copy 2, and copy 3. So please first open the main copy or original copy. Please give it to the back vice chairperson. Copy 1 to the back secretariat, copy 2 to the TWG, and copy 3 to the end user and observers.
The ABC for lot 4 of this project is 823,566 pesos and 70 centavos. For this project, Business Machines Corporation submits a bid of 789,600 pesos, 789,600.00. The price schedule shows the same amount, 789,600 pesos. The bid form and the price schedule both duly signed by Ms. Maylin Palay, Government Sales Supervisor. TWG, please. TWG muna. Papacheck muna natin. Tama yan. TWG muna. Tama. How about
For lot number 2, our eligible bidder is Autos Copy Systems Incorporated, Autos for brevity. So the financial component envelope of Autos is properly marked and properly sealed. Please open the financial component envelope.
the ABC for lot 2 is 3,083,665 pesos and 60 centavos.
Inside the financial component envelope of Autos are 4 envelopes, properly marked and properly sealed, labeled as main copy, copy 1, copy 2, and copy 3. Please first open the main copy. Please give it to the back vice chairperson. Copy 1 to the back secretariat, copy 2 to the TWG, and copy 3 to the end user unit and our observers.
The bid of Autos Copy Systems for lot 2 is 2,452,680 pesos. 2,452,680 pesos. That's 2,452,680.00. The price schedule shows the same amount of 2,452,680 pesos. The bid form and the price schedule were duly signed by Ms. Jennifer Alaya Gumali, Project Support Officer for South Manila Operations. TWG, please. Okay.
Sir, permission to open the financial component envelope for the next project.
Yes, please proceed with opening the financial bids for this project.
Thank you, sir. So we also have 2 eligible bidders for the next project, 01-2025 EPA-BIP. First eligible bidder is Business Machines Corporation, bidding for lot number 4. The financial component envelope of BISMAC is properly marked and properly sealed. So please open the financial component envelope of BISMAC. So inside the financial component envelopes are 4 envelopes, properly marked and properly sealed, labeled as main copy, copy 1, copy 2, and copy 3. Please first open the main copy. Please give it to the back vice chairperson. Copy 1 sa back secretary to the back secretariat. Copy 2 to the DWG, and copy 3 to our observers and the end user unit.
The ABC for this lot 4 is 1,947,566 pesos and 70 centavos. For this project, the bid of Business Machines Corporation is 1,722,900 pesos. The bid form and the price schedule shows the same amount, 1,722,900 pesos. Got duly signed by Ms. Nadine Palalay, Government Sales Supervisor. Next bidder, Patrick.
Our next bidder is Otoscopy Systems Incorporated, or Otos for brevity. They're bidding for lot number 2. So the financial component envelope is properly marked and properly sealed. Please open the financial component envelope of Otos.
The ABC for this lot 2 is 3,154,582 pesos and 25 centavos.
So inside, sir, the financial component envelope are 4 envelopes, properly marked and properly sealed, labeled as main copy, copy 1, copy 2, and copy 3. Please first open the main copy. Please give it to the back vice chairperson. Copy 1 to the back secretariat, copy 2 to DWG, copy 3 to the end user unit and observers.
And the bid of Otoscopy Systems for this lot 2 is 2,507,175 pesos. 2,507,175 pesos. The price schedule shows the same amount of 2,507,175 pesos and duly signed by Ms. Jennifer Kalaya Umali, Project Support Officer. Backside, kindly prepare the abstract and other necessary documentation.
Good morning, Sir Vice Chair. Upon recapitulation of the bid proposal of our both bidders, the TWJ finds it correct as reflected in the respective bid forms and price schedule.
Thank you, TWG. We will now sign the bid forms of the 2 bidders. Accept the abstract of business. While we are awaiting the stock of bids at this point, we would like to thank everyone who attended this opening conference, bid opening conference, and also those, or especially those who kept their patience for the 30-minute delay. So thank you everyone for joining this conference. Okay. Caps lock, please. Yes.
Sir, for the abstract of bids as evaluated, first for the project supply and delivery of bars and toners for using the COMELEC main office and warehouses, second bidding. The total ABC of 3,977,232 pesos and 30 centavos. For lot number 2 for Fuji Xerox Aerosport for 3065. The total ABC for this lot is 3,083,665 pesos and 60 centavos. The bid of our loan eligible bidder, Autos Copy Systems Incorporated, is 2,452,682.80 pesos. 80 pesos. That's 2452680.00. The bidder with a single calculated bid for this lot is that of Autos Copy Systems Incorporated, again with a total bid of 452,680 pesos. For lot, for lot number 4, for the brother toners and drums, the total approved budget for the contract for this lot is 893,566 pesos and 70 centavos. The bid of our loan eligible bidder, Business Machines Corporation, is 789,600 pesos. That is 789,600.00. The bidder with a single calculated bid for this lot is that of Business Machines Corporation with a total bid of 789,600 pesos. For the next project, sir, for the abstract of bids as evaluated for the supply and delivery of various inks and toners for use in the COMELEC main office for FY 2025, second bidding. Project ID number 01-2025 EPA.PIT for lot with a total ABC of 5,102,148 pesos and 95 centavos. For lot number 2, this is for Fuji Xerox Aerosport 4-3065. The total approved budget for the contract for this lot is 3,154,582 pesos and 25 centavos. The bid of our loan eligible bidder, Autoscopy Systems Incorporated, is 2,507,175 pesos. The bidder with a single calculated bid for this lot is that of Autoscopy Systems Incorporated with a total bid of 2,507,175 pesos. For lot number 4, this is for the brother toners and drum. The total approved budget for the contract for this lot is 1,974,566 pesos and 70 centavos. The bid of our loan eligible bidder, Business Machines Corporation, is 1,722,900 pesos. The bidder with a single calculated bid for this lot is that of Business Machines Corporation, again with a total bid of 1,722,900 pesos. That's all, sir. Thank you po.
Okay, thank you, Box Secretariat. How about the other documentation that we need to sign? And also next, any announcement as to the next activities?
Apo, sir, we're just preparing for the documents for signature of the committee. Just a reminder to our bidders, which have declared as the single calculated bid for the project. The post-qualification shall commence immediately. Any questions, clarifications regarding the decision po ng BAC may be made by filing a request for reconsideration within 3 calendar days from receipt of notice from the BAC or from a verbal notification that that the bidder was declared ineligible, and the BAC shall respond to your MR within 7 calendar days from receipt thereof. And should you have, and the MR should be addressed to the BAC chairperson with contact, Energy Aguila Flores with contact details that splash on the screen. And for our forthcoming activities po, on Thursday, we have a bid opening for two-way radio po ng COSF. And then right after that, mandatory review for email chat protection and various janitorial supplies po noong 2024. So may report na po yung TWG na recommending post disqualification of the bidder po. And then on Friday, another opening of bids for various medicines po. So that's all po for this week. Thank you po.
Okay, there being no other matters or issues to be discussed. And again, thank you for attending these conferences. These conferences are now hereby adjourned. Thank you. Good afternoon.